Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh. Back to Abydos. Yeah, we're constantly gonna be plagued by labor shortages here. Kind of annoying. Trying to make this upper area of the city thrive. But I need a stable supply of a second food source, and that's kind of difficult to organize. We're trying though. Actually, I don't know if more docks will actually help. Should. One thing we haven't done, come to think of it, is set up an industry for shipbuilding. As in warships. We haven't been asked to do any kind of military things yet. We've only been asked for alcohol. He keeps asking us for more brew. More beer. And it looks like we're gonna need even more beer actually. We're kind of low on barley and everything. Speaking of, there's the harvest. Should be fine then. Yes, I know employees are needed. Anyways, we can now open up the lower areas here, I think, for pottery, and that's gonna dramatically increase our population. You're gonna be buying pottery, you are gonna be buying beer. Where's the other bazaar? There. Yeah, I might need another district actually. We simply do not have enough workers. At least we don't have any financial woes anymore. We simply can't get enough throughput. That's really the problem. Noob is willing to trade even more linen, and we have some gift of bricks, thank you. I guess we're gonna have another paupers district. Come on, let me place the roadblock. Oh. Oh wait, that isn't the roadblock square, never mind. Like so, and then we're gonna put you there. And all the hazard protections. Fire and safety. An apothecary. Police station. Precision. There we go. More docks. Okay, let's see, a courthouse and a school in the lower quarters here. Should fix all of that. You're probably unhappy about the local surroundings. That is easy enough to fix. Now we wait a bit for this to normalize. Then again, you are still unhappy. Oh yeah, probably should tell them not to have a second food source. Do buy fish, but do not buy any second food source. At least until I know we can import enough food to sustain both parts of the city for extra food sources. And that's the problem when you import food, you have to be very careful who gets to buy it. So we're gonna try to sustain this whole area here just on fish. Which means they won't really expand beyond this kind of hovel, but that's fine. We finally have unemployment. Woohoo! So, we're going to invest that right away in a couple of breweries and a couple of weavers. And also a military. We're gonna move that physician. It's an unemployment message, right? Yeah. So, 2 warships and 1 transport ship. We do need a regular army as well, so... where to put you? Out here? Yeah, out there. And a fort in roughly the same area. We can build an academy. Let's build an academy, sure. Right there. An archer fort at the very least. Start with that. Then we wait a bit. If we can get enough people. Probably can't get enough people actually. Let's see. We need how many employees? About 50. Enough housing for 20. Okay, I probably need another housing district somewhere. Oh. Well, the problem is I simply won't have enough food. Do I really need more people? We're already good on population requirements there. Nah, let's not bother with that. The only thing I really need to do at this point is finish the monuments. But that's basically the only thing I need to focus on, which means I need a few more construction guilds. More construction guilds, more bricks. We're already importing the bricks, so... And no, I'm not gonna start another monument. I could start another second mastaba over there. Problem is, that's gonna confuse the AI on where to put the labor forces. I'm gonna wait a little while longer until we've done at least a couple more layers on this mastaba. Let's pray to Osiris, by the way, before I forget again. Oh yeah, he's unhappy. Let's throw a big festival. Gods do not like to be ignored for some reason. Where are you guys? Not evolving. I think it's just because the priest hasn't gone by yet. But, you know. He'll come around. Speaking of... There you go, now he'll definitely come around. That might not be enough to get us back into unemployment, but it's gonna be okay, I think. We still haven't done much on the floodplain. I really thought I didn't have enough floodplain and I'm not even using what I have. But I mean, we're doing okay on barley and flax. I don't really... And since we have so few unemployed, there's no real need to go all in. The scenario did ask us to build warships, that's why we've done that. But doesn't actually seem to be any kind of fighting thing that we have to deal with here. There might still be. If we'd gone the other scenario, we would have had a lot of ocean fighting, I think, or river fighting. We'd have had a huge demand for the ships. Here, on the other hand, we only get the requests for beer. Give me beer, more beer. Where was the button for that again? Kingdom? There we go. So if we have unemployed folks, we're gonna make more breweries, I think. I mean, the kingdom likes us quite a bit. 75 in rating now. That's pretty good. Yeah, we have more than enough bricklayers. I just need the laborers to hold the bricks out. One problem is that they work the same way as the shop lady in the market. They'll all go to the same destination. But if the goods that they want to buy are gone when they arrive, they're not going to go to the next warehouse over. So here, for example, all the work teams are trying to go and fetch bricks from this warehouse, one with the pottery. And when we don't have 400 bricks stored there, they're just gonna disappear. And then I start to walk again with the other warehouse. Which is kind of annoying. So it would probably help if I put the work camp right over here. But, yeah. I'd still spawn workers on these two, so... I'd have to move all the work camps over to the warehouse. And that would slow down farming, so... Yeah. Kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. Let's see, how many more layers are there? I think there are 3 more layers up in this one at least. And I did start construction of the large tomb first, simply because I want that one done first. The most time-consuming one, presumably. The other two are small enough that I might even be able to do them in tandem. We are out of blocks. Well then. I might have to revise my earlier statement about not expanding the fields. Same with barley, we're actually out of barley. Okay, let's add a couple of flax and barley fields on the other side here. Let's roadblock this. There we go. Won't be able to harvest much this season, but next season. Yeah, the season is already over. That's fine. Next time, Gadget, next time. Kingdom rating with 88. I'm tempted to raise my salary now. I mean, we have some leeway there. We have 1,000 ducats saved up in our dynasty vault. That's nice. I want to keep saving up money as much as I can. Because again, I can, if need be, I can donate my money to the city and get out of a big pickle. Because at some point we are going to have cities that aren't quite so economically sound. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the import-export things. We're exporting all the papyrus that we possibly can. Not beer, not linen though, so we can definitely increase beer and linen imports, or exports rather. That's an import of reeds, that's not interesting. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Gifted bricks, thank you. Okay, more than enough bricks, it's just a matter of hauling it out here. Okay, that should be the 3rd layer, I think. Is it? 3rd or 4th layer, not sure. And out goes the army of bricklayers.
I've been kicked out of... It's bricklaying time at the monument.
Bricklaying time! Party time! I wonder if a road across here is actually a good thing. Let's see if that speeds some things up. We need roadblocks, of course. Keep things from going completely bananas here. But that might help the land caravan routes, which is what I wanted to fix there. I give them a way to go up here. Where are you going? Oh, you're going down here to buy beer, aren't you? Yep. Tiny bit of unemployment. That's actually pretty much perfect. Come on. Like between 1 and 5% unemployment is just fine. That's a perfectly healthy economy. Could try to import weapons or something and expand the army as well, but yeah. Also, let's pray to Osiris because he's probably pissed again. No, oddly enough, he's not that cranky. Just a little bit cranky. Also could build another work camp for the speed of the monument thing. Yeah, now that we've let's build 3 more work camps. There we go. Just need to roadblock this bit. Of course we need employees now, but that's okay. It'll take a while for them to get workers all the way out in these fields. Once they have to spawn, they have to go up to the ferry, they have to take the ferry across, then they have to walk all over here. I mean, it's the same situation here. But I won't. It'll work over time. Of course, while they're tending the fields, they can't build monuments. Which is kind of why having even more of the work camps will help. Squeeze in one more little quadrant of houses. And here. Noob needs fish. We do have fish in our granaries. Can I send from my granaries? I cannot. Oh, that's annoying. I have to load the fish over into the warehouse. That should be enough, actually. No, 1800. One more. There we go. Dispatch. And now we do empty on that one. I don't really want the fish there. There we go. Well, that kind of answers my question earlier about whether the import advisor would count as goods stored in granaries. It shouldn't. It doesn't count it for the gift giving, it shouldn't count them for that either. Which means if I just set them to import, let's say, 800 units of meat, I can have granaries full of meat and it won't count against it. That's my hypothesis, but it might be wrong. Might be wrong. I mean, but But it kind of looks that way, since I can't give gifts from the granaries. It doesn't count towards goods stored. I'm sure we'll get a chance to test that later as we play along, so continue the campaign. But that will be another time, and it's time for a break. Thank you for watching.